Okay, cool. And hey, Kaylin, thanks for joining, hopping in.
Hey, good to be here, you guys.
So Kaylin's my business partner with this spy agency, and he'll be helping me out tonight. So the scenario. Oh yeah, and well, let me switch screens here. Uh, here, zoom out. So the scenario we're doing tonight, people miss the excitement of experiencing music, going to the store to buy a CD, cassette, or even a vinyl. Cassette sales actually went up this past year. People miss the feeling of going through the liner notes, the album cover. It was something to be excited about. It was a friction there that listeners appreciated. Today, you can easily pull up an album on Spotify, YouTube, and that's it. So essentially, excuse me, how can you bring back that feeling in 2025? So what I have here are some picks, to kind of show you how people have been trying to solve the problem. The little weird device that you see here is called a stem player. That's what Kanye came out with a few years ago. He partnered with another company, and when he put out his Donut album, only way you could get the album at first was to buy his player, and went directly to this stem player, and then allow users to manipulate the tracks and instruments on his album. Here, this purple cassette tape is our Rec One's limited edition album on here. More artists are doing this now. I know Killer Mike just released a red cassette tape, I believe, and even Kendrick, he just did cassette version of his latest album as well. Uh, this is Wu Tang's album that you can. There's only one copy that they made, and they sold it to this. I forgot the guy's name, but he ended up getting indicted. But they sold it to the auction,
It was
and
Mark Scrinelli or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's his name, yeah. So, but yeah, so they put together a whole album, and they sold it for like $1 million, and that's the only copy that existed. Here is Yasin Bey, aka Most Def. He put out an album that you can only listen to in a museum, and this was like a couple years ago, where you had he was on like a museum tour where you had to go to his exhibit, one person at a time, put on the headphones to check out the album, and it had like visuals and stuff to go along with it. And of course, you have vinyls. There's always you can find these days. And I found this little weird device where they sell cards of books, albums, different like language cards, and you just pop it in the player and you can interact with it through the card. So they kind of give an idea of how what you think broadly about it. And like I say, if it's an app, a cool app, that's fine too. But I'll just let you know, don't feel restricted. So that's the thing. So this is a short sprint. A short amount of time to make this happen. And so the workshop will be broken down into three parts: the ideation, the lo-fi sketching, and the pitch deck. The ideation will be for research and gathering ideas, sketching to bring it to life, and then the pitch deck to sell it to the stakeholder or your customers on your product. And of course, they're all sorts of skills you need to have as your UX designer. All right, so since it's us right now, just very briefly, Kayla and I, we here in Atlanta, Georgia. Uh, Michelle, like, tell us your name and where you at.
Yep, I'm Michelle, and I'm also in Metro Atlanta.
Whoop, whoop. What about you, Sheila?
good to meet you. Good to meet you. You see the hat? Falcons rise up. Probably not going to rise up anytime
I
soon,
know.
but
What about you, Sheila? Hello, are you there? I guess you're not. If you are talking, you muted. I guess you get back to us. I guess. All right. So until she come back with us, we are able to enter the Figma file.
Hi, good evening. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do multiple things at one time. I am in Atlanta as well, north of Atlanta.
Cool, cool. Glad to have you here.
Thank you. I'm
Cool,
excited to hear about all of what I can learn from y'all.
cool. Did I see the link to the Figma file in the chat?
Yes, I see it.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
in
great.
it.
Yeah, I'll be able to get inside. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, since it's us tonight, because we keep all in one group. So what we're gonna do here, I want y'all to follow me to the Team One page, and we're gonna watch our time here. All right. All right, so Lachelle, Sheila, we're gonna let y'all pretty much handle it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kaylin came in. He came in. It's a little tad late. We need to re-drop it in there for you real quick, Kaylin. There you go. You should be able to see it now. All right. So, Lachelle, Sheila, I'm gonna let y'all work together here on the ideation phase. And what I want you to do is, for your consideration, is reflect what people like and dislike about past music, formats that include physical media, and discuss the pros and cons of today's streaming. We're gonna give it 15 minutes actually, to bring it together. So this is a time to discuss bright ideas and how you want to solve the problem. And of course, we don't have access to like a big pool of people to do research. So based on what I just shared with you, what do you think would be a good step to start to solve the problem?
Do you want to just talk about first what existed and what we've lost?
Yeah, that's yeah, yeah, or like what people like and dislike.
Mhm.
Honestly, I think that is a really good kind of topic to talk about. Like what existed and what was lost.
Hmm.
Because I do feel like in this day and age, a lot of people feel like there's a lot of things missing when it comes to life and simplicity.
I think we lost the excitement, to me. Like, I remember like my favorite album about to come out, just going to like going to the record store to get it. You know what I mean? Or just fighting with the plastic, just trying to get the plastic off the CD cover. CD case. I just feel like today everything being so easily accessible. Um, I don't think we appreciate music the same because I believe we're in like a playlist generation now more than an album generation.
That's interesting. Um, there are actually two examples that come to mind. And one of them is an interview with reggae artist Buju Banton. He was on the, I think, Drink Champs
Hmm.
podcast.
You're right.
And yeah, he was talking about not having like physical copies of his records like he used to, and how just like everything is in the cloud, and his frustration about that. If whoever is to take over and have ownership, or if these platforms were removed, he wouldn't have something that he can say, this is the thing that I made. And then the second example is my mom. She called me the other day trying to understand. She wanted to listen to Kendrick Lamar's GNX album, and she was asking, how do people listen to albums? Because she thought that she had to go out and buy the CD, and she couldn't find the CD. And she was like, I'm just on YouTube, but I'm tired of the ads. And I was like, do you have a music streaming platform? She was like, what is that? What do you mean? And I'm like, like Apple Music. And she was like, I don't know those things. Oh, so even just beyond the excitement, just literal, just tangible thing, the simplicity of I'm going to buy a thing, I put it in this device, it plays, it works. So there is that, I guess, just music literacy, technology literacy that is lost, I guess, or there's a gap. I guess I could.
You brought up a good point because I feel like yeah, because like I have YouTube Premium, so I don't even think about the ads anymore. But what if you don't have a Spotify or YouTube account? Like how would
Right.
if what if you don't have an iPhone to buy directly for iTunes? How we have access to it? I didn't think about that because like you're on the assumption that everybody has access to it. And like yeah,
Right.
you go to YouTube, but yeah, you try to listen to the album and you keep hearing ads, that would kind of like kill the experience.
Hmm.
And then I forgot that quote they're saying that you'll buy everything but you own nothing and be happy.
Exactly.
So,
Right.
how would we change
Right.
it?
This is a wild quote.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but how would you change that? Like, what would be some ideas to?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you froze, Caitlin.
Curious about that last stuff that you showed. Okay, wait. Am I frozen now?
Yeah, he's still frozen.
Am I
There you
still
go.
frozen?
Yeah, try to turn off your camera. I think your dial-up messing up, bro.
Okay. All right. You guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I gotta the yeah, I gotta set up uh the Mac and
Yeah,
put
you get that free American Online CD. I get you, bro. You take the free hours. I'm sorry, man.
Wow, that's
this
low.
yeah. Remember that.
Oh man. Yeah, I
But
get it. Yeah, what
yeah,
you were
I'm
saying?
actually curious about that your showcase and the one with art.
You did a show with the
Yeah,
art?
I was saying I was interested in the one
Or you choppy, bro? Yeah, you kind of choppy up right now. Yeah,
free again.
yeah. I was thinking like other forms of physical media because like I was thinking like I have a Nintendo Switch where they still sell like the games on a little bit of cartridges like look like an SD card, you know, or and I was thinking about I used to have a mini disc player back in the day where I can just like make my own albums
Here.
and
Okay.
compilations. Oh, you there? Still bringing up Kayla. You on the MacBook? You had to drop in and drop back in. That's probably you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about how, well, what do we like most about the music that we had before? Like for me, I was real big on like liner notes in album artwork. 'Cause to me, they kind of like set the stage of what I'm about to listen to. And
Mm.
I'm not sure that's like I'm not sure album art is as important as it used to be.
Yeah, that's true. Album art and visuals. I do remember music videos. Sometimes watching a music video drop and then waiting for the anticipated album. Like you get this one song, you get the music video, and then you're hyped. So missing that.
Yeah, yeah, that's true too. Yeah, because I can't tell you the last time I watched a music video. It's been a while. Yeah, because it kind of like set the stage as well. Yeah, so like I mean, I would think of like I said, it could
It
be an
used
app or some hardware.
to be a whole entire rollout when it came to rollout when it came to music. Music used to feel more like a package.
Yeah, it was like a rollout. Yeah, yeah, true A&R at the time. You know, yeah, I would think of like what well, I guess the one thing I guess we could all agree on that people want to own their stuff again. So that's something to think about. They want to own their music. Because like if someone's like look at now like if the grid goes out because of the weather, you can't stream anything, you know. Or
Right.
if the system goes out, or like say if YouTube, Spotify shuts down, because Spotify not really making that much money per se, profit wise, then you lost all that you bought. And then to another point, I remember reading an article a few months ago about the Amazon Kindle where some book got banned or whatever, and whoever bought the book, they just uninstalled it off their Kindles. Like it just wasn't there anymore. Like
Um, yeah, those I think those are really great points. I also experienced just like being in the airplane, thinking I was gonna listen to my music on Apple Music, not realizing.
it was sitting in the air.
So yeah, I wasn't able to do that. And I think the book example is also a really great example of having access to things that people no longer have access to because I have physical copies. I recently opened somewhat of a time capsule of things that I had in a box at my mom's house, and I found like my old Zune um, device and like old DVD players and CDs and just I was able to access pictures and music and like old videos, which was amazing. And I think about I had an iPhone like 2015, I lost access to my iCloud, and so all of the pictures, anything before 2015, I don't have. And so to find that, like a camera that actually had a SIM card and pictures in it, or I mean, an SD card and pictures in it, was amazing to have. So something to hold on to. Um,
It's funny. I was using my Zoom last night.
oh, really? You have one?
Yeah, Zoom HD. I bought it. I bought off eBay. It's still like a fan community where they get them and they put new batteries in them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then and they got some of them. They rig them up like someone put Bluetooth inside them and everything.
Wow. Yeah, I just found that.
So yeah, I got that, and I bought me a gold Walkman, the new Walkman too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, cause like for me, I had to get back to like to my creative phase. Where I was doing a lot of art projects and creative projects, photography projects. Like, what was that mode in? And like there was a time where you had everything separated. 'Cause, everything on your phone and too many distractions. So now I got my music, and it's just nothing but music, no notifications or anything on there.
Right.
And when flying, I have access to it. That's another big thing for me. Yeah, so like, but what else is important to you, or you think would be important to the person to have that same feeling? Like, you think album art's is a big deal? You think videos is a big deal?
I think videos is still a big deal. I grew up on Video Soul, MTV, VH1, all those channels that would promote artist music. So
Right.
YouTube, I'm still grateful to be able to go on YouTube and watch, sometimes when the artists do videos for their songs.
Okay.
I think Beyonce's good with still providing visuals, when she puts out her music. And, it all started with Michael. I think with Michael Jackson, when he came out, of course, everybody was in line waiting for his CD at the time, album, tape, then the CD and so forth. And now it's streaming. So the artists, they have to do what they can to keep us in the loop. If it's not, the streaming, they have to do the concerts. And I'm still a fan of going to see live music, live, you know, get to see, touch, if there's a chance to touch the artist, but to meet, you know, and so they have to get creative to keep us in the loop.
I'm real big on live music too. I love a good concert. All right, so let's move on to the next phase here. So this is take that what we have here, and all right. Well, before we get to that, so like, let me know. Move over to the favorite album part. Where's the favorite album?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. It has like chicken, bacon, and ranch in it.
Hey Curtis,
Yeah.
sharing chicken with us?
For the all. Okay.
Hey Curtis, we want some chicken too.
I'm more of a blue cheese guy myself.
Is lemon pepper wet? Flats only though.
Oh, sorry about.
I you taking food orders or what? Hey, how's it going, man? All right.
Yes.
All right, so let's spend a little time. Like, put in here what's your favorite artist or album, and then from there you're gonna build on it to make this product.
You want us to type it?
Yeah, I got access to the file. And if you're totally new to Figma, there's a text tool at the bottom with the letter T, and that's your text tool. You want to get fancy, you can drop your album cover in there too. But it's up to you.
I don't know.
Oh man, who it just got? That's a classic.
That's the classic.
It is. That's the classic.
It has to be the live 876 version. For sure.
I was listening to the original that root song, You Got Me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she did the original version of that before Erykah Badu hopped on it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was just listening to that. And I was so slow, I didn't realize
When
I
did
was
the
Eve
original
rapping.
version of that? Oh
Hmm?
wow.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
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 finally
yeah, she
back.
wrote it. Yeah, they added Erica Badu because she was hot at the time, and Joe Scott was unknown, so that was like a label decision. Yeah, but Jill Scott was on the original one. Yeah, and Eve rapping was like uncredited.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Ja Rule, that's the Pain is Love. Well, that's the second one.
Look, I just love Ja Rule, period. I just put an
Uh,
album, but Ja Rule is my, yeah. In my
but
head, Ja Rule when I was younger.
I ain't lying, man. That bitch can rap.
and somewhat sing, depending on the song. He croon.
Yeah, yeah. Only with Ashanti. He doing it by himself. It ain't gonna sound right. Go ahead, Sheila. Are you inside the Figma file?
I'm sorry. What did
Are,
you say?
are you inside the Figma?
The Sigma?
Yeah, the Figma file. Are you inside the file that me in right now?
Yeah, I'm trying. Well, not at the moment.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm doing multiple things, but I had text what
I
of the
I add you. I add you. Okay, she got you in there. Cool. Okay. I know of him, but I'm not familiar with the music. But it's a really good album.
He's a reggae artist. He's awesome.
This concert,
Yeah.
I went to a concert here earlier. I mean,
Yes, I went to the concert in Atlanta and I flew to New York to see him.
That's what's up. Oh yeah, you're a real fan. That's what's up.
I'm seriously a fan. If I could have went to Jamaica to see him embarrassed this past weekend, I would have been in Jamaica too.
I just
You,
love.
where you originally from?
I'm originally from Massachusetts, but my parents are from Ghana, West Africa.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, that's cool.
But Massachusetts. So y'all was in Massachusetts?
I used to live in Massachusetts. I've been in Atlanta now for some time.
Y'all the only like black people up there?
There are black people up there.
Because
Well,
you think
I mean, they do have
Massachusetts.
Boston.
Oh yeah, they do have Boston, don't they?
Yeah, I am born and raised in Boston.
Okay. Y'all thugging up there, man. It's dangerous up there, man. Ain't too
It's
cold.
not. It's it's like I moved down here to get away from the snow and cold, and I feel like I'm living up north right now.
Yeah, you brought it here. That's the problem.
No, I did not. Don't put that on me.
All the Northerners sent the code.
Don't put that on me, please.
It's funny. Y'all
I just hope you have milk and bread and toilet paper.
Yo, me and Callum been telling people to prep. Like people won't wait till the last minute. We've been telling people to prep for
Right.
years now. Yeah, we been teaching people how to have bags in their cars and everything, but people won't listen to us. It's too late. Yeah, we good. Hey, I'm stocked up for a while. I got rice, lentils. I'm plenty of stuff. Plenty of toilet paper.
That's good. You're prepping. You're
Yeah,
prepared.
yeah. Only thing I don't have is a bunker. Yeah, I learned my lesson in 2020. People getting shaked over with Lysol. I don't want to be I don't want to be caught out there like that.
Right. I get it.
Who is Sizzler the real thing?
I did that too.
Okay. I love it. All right, so let's pick an album out of all these albums here. What do you think we should go for?
What are we voting on? Once we choose, how would that influence what we do later?
We'll create a product around that artist or album.
Hmm.
Choices, huh? Sheila. Well, we already know what she's going to pick, so we already know her choice.
I know, but I love all these other people that was put on there too. So Lauren Hill, I remember killing her in college.
And that is a classic album. That is
Mhm.
like album full of hits. Like that's one of the ones you hit play on and ride
And
it.
Yes. Ooh, I
I'll
gotta.
wait till the end.
Oh, I like y'all. I got good taste in music.
Right, literally.
Really?
Yes, that's my favorite Kanye album.
Yes.
Better than graduation?
Yes,
Yes.
better than Graduation. That's another album
Yes.
that you could play from beginning to end and
Okay.
don't
Thank
stop.
you. Yes, Eva.
I'm mad to get out another listen. Yeah,
That
because
that is that honestly, that's Kanye's best piece of work right there to me.
that was the fifth album, I believe, after 808 Heartbreak.
Yes, it was after
You
808.
talking about my beautiful dark twisted fantasy?
Yeah,
Yes.
he went insane after that
Yo,
album.
that one was phenomenal.
Thank you.
That
That
one
was
was
a work of art.
amazing.
But to Kanye's credit, he lost his mother. So
Exactly.
No, but that's like that's after graduation though. Like the 808, he lost his mom, right?
But he's still mourning. He's still he was mourning it in a more funky style
I liked you better when you
with
dialed
this
with that.
album, but still, he was still mourning.
so I think
Well, I'm getting in. I'm trying to sign into everything.
after Watch the Throne, I think that's when he started really losing it. But I don't
Yeah.
know.
You know, I tell people that he was the real star behind Watch the Throne, not Jay-Z.
Yeah, that concert too was insane.
That's all Kanye.
Oh
That
yeah,
whole
yeah.
album and concert tour was insane.
Yeah, you know that Jay-Z took his swag after that. Started being all European and with artwork and stuff. That's all Kanye. Jay-Z never left New York until he got with Kanye.
Right. Jay-Z was not on that tip before
Yeah,
2010.
the whole like European tip. Yeah, that was all Kanye. That's all his aesthetic.
That man was it was straight up BK, nothing else.
Yeah, he's still people style. He been doing that his whole career though. All right, so out of these, you got to pick one. What y'all thinking, Lachelle? You got a big decision to make. It gonna be the bald midget man, or it gonna be Kanye?
I'm gonna let Sheila pick.
Which one?
I'm gonna let Sheila.
Okay.
If I'm able to cast the vote, my beautiful fantasy.
What would be your vote?
Yeah.
My beautiful
Okay,
dark
so
twisted
your vote.
fantasy.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I can let Buju sit down and let Kanye because I'm really like I love that album from Kanye. So let's give him some shine.
Okay, that is so unselfish of you. But he gonna remember that though. Remember that time you told Kanye over me?
He's probably
Don't tell him. Don't say nothing. Don't
his
say nothing.
ears are burning right now.
Straight up
Bush
snitching.
is the one that made the case for having tangible records.
This was the album cover, right?
Yeah, that's the album cover.
All right, we got that in there. All right, this is give us some way to go from there. All right, and then as far as what was his hit songs from that? It was Runaway, wasn't it?
Runaway was one of them.
All of the
And that's
lights.
the album cover that you can show. That's the one you can show.
Oh, I'll show just googling it right now. Thank you. You know, I got this screenshot here of the this video. They get a little inspiration here. Hold on, let me screenshot this real quick. I'm gonna yank this off Google. And then take this, and then we'll copy this. So we're gonna paste that in here. Okay, so we got that in here. Give us a little visuals to go with it. All right.
There we go.
Okay, so let's move over to the lo-fi sketching part. So we just build an actual product around this here. Now we kind of know what we're gonna run with here. So, oh man, I just had a crazy idea. I was thinking about hold on, let me put it in here. Kanye West. I just had a crazy idea. Just kind of go out there with it. What picture I want to go with? This one. Copy. I was thinking like something crazy. That this one initial idea. One of the shades is the album. You know, you have like smart glasses now. So just imagine like, you
like the
from the
colors.
stage and you can see the videos and whatnot.
Ooh, yeah, like those smart glasses.
Mm-hmm.
That is an
You
idea.
know, and then you have it with your where you go, and then you kind of have to have the live experience. You know, that is one idea I have.
I was thinking about like a kind of like a piano book, and then you could also like play the keys. But I like the shades because
Okay, all right. So that's one
You know
idea.
what? That's
Mhm.
interesting. No, I like that piano book idea because you remember, I mean, it's a bit random. I came across an old Leapfrog, those little things that you put the pen and it teaches you how to read and all
Oh
that.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, something like that I think would be interesting. It mixes physical with digital in a wild way.
So what does it do?
So, well, in this particular one, you get a pen and it'll have like the Wizard of Oz, and you're able to actually touch the words and it'll speak to you. Mind you, this is before tablets and all that. But imagine if there was a version of that you were able to do where it showed you how to play Runaway on a piano or something like that. I think that would be interesting.
They look something like that, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, you found it quick.
Hey, I be on it, bro.
You are Google.
And I'll put this other retro image in here. Okay. Huh. Okay. I kind of like the idea. So you're kind of teaching you how to play the music.
especially because there's so much
Right.
piano music in this on this album, especially in between songs. You don't do like I'm just hearing it.
Oh man.
Maybe it could include a drum pad.
Like the interludes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was wait, I had another crazy idea too. Let me drop this in here. Uh, I was thinking about accessibility. Like, what if it was like yeah, have Braille and people can really literally feel the music.
Hmm. Would you do the braille and the written music, or like how would that work?
Why not? I mean, we did a project. We had no budget.
Oh, okay. You got an angel investment from Amazon.
Yeah, that's all I think broadly about it. I mean, I like where we're going with this. We're not like you're not jumping straight to like another Spotify. You really like you're trying to expand, push the boundaries. Like even
Yeah, and something interesting about the leapfrog. I keep going back to leapfrog.
okay.
Yeah, well, like, something interesting about it is you were actually able to change out the different stories that you had in there. So, I mean, I imagine it would, like I said earlier, what I was trying to say earlier before my computer went haywire. I like that last idea where you were able to put a card into this device and it will play off um music or books or especially with the language stuff, that stuff really interested me. Imagine if it was something like that where you were able to change out whatever uh book or whatever device went with this mechanism that allowed you to play the piano, or maybe those drum machines or whatever it did within this leapfrog kind of format.
Oh, you took it old school. That's
Dad, I haven't seen that in forever.
oh man. You weren't born yet. That's why.
I know I've seen it.
Yeah, I remember my grandfather had one of these.
Once, twice.
But that's not fair idea, Caitlin. I dropped in this iPad, but I was imagining like a device like this, like a tablet. But it kind of like combined with a switch where it have a slot behind the tablet where you can pop in like that car, and the car does the album.
Mm.
Like,
Would you want to try to make it more analog in a way?
hmm,
Because that's the thing. Because I'm wondering how to make it like accessibility, how to make it more analog. Even though I am wondering how much that little machine at the end is, because I mean that might be $200, and I'm just not considering that.
yeah, I was thinking more broader, we can pop this other image in here. Switch console. Kind of like where my mind going with this. Yank this image and then drop this in. All right. So I was thinking like say it's like a tablet type device, and
Right,
Switch games come with a little bitty cartridge, right? And like
right.
let's say you slip it into the tablet, and it does more than just play the album. Maybe just turn to a whole interactive experience. Because I remember towards the end of the CD stage, I remember buying like a Good Mob album, and like that. Of course, you could play the CD, but if I put the CD in my computer, it brought up behind the scenes footage, like documentary, it brought up a music video, things of that nature. So like, wonder if it's like a card you pop into this device, and like you more than this option to listen to the music. Like they have all the liner notes in there, had the album cover in there. They may have a live concert in there, maybe you know,
Yeah.
like something like that. And then like say it's all on the card, so you don't need to be online, you know, for it. Let me see if we can find a picture of cartridge real quick. Cartridge. So we kind of get some perspective on it. Yeah, right here. Copy, put that in here. Yeah, like that had a Chris cartridge look, but this man something similar type device. I don't know, but I also like the glasses idea too.
Right.
You know, like say, but I hate to say it, but you download it for your album, but let's say we have some MCU nanotechnology where it's a hard drive inside these shades. You can download a whole bunch of albums. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just really thinking like real outward now. Y'all got me going. Um,
Mm.
Iron Man, the helmet thing interface.
The hologram.
Yeah,
So you can walk around with
it's,
the helmet.
yeah, like I found a picture of it. I love having two screens. It's
Imagine you
really
just see a guy walking around with a helmet, and it's like, yo, what are you doing? And I'm listening to Kanye's album.
Yo, they did that with the album, the Apple Vision Pro last year. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, yeah, I forgot about that. You're talking about the eye thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Thing, basically. Let's see if we're gonna paste in here. The computer acting funny too. Okay, there you go. Ooh, it's small. But yeah, like say it's a whole interface when you put the shades on, and it's really immersive. I don't know. What y'all think?
Hmm.
Um,
We have a shade idea. We have a book idea, a tablet idea. Anything y'all drawn to?
I am drawn to something that integrates all of these. Um, hmm. So I really like shades. I'm wondering if that is too close to the the problem of, we have the phone and we are still streaming, essentially.
True. True.
So yeah, so something that I guess gets you away from that. I think the leapfrog idea might be, maybe something along those lines.
Yeah, I like the
Good
book
mix
idea
of
too.
digital and analog. Yeah.
But I would like to see I wonder if you can make that book in a way it's a listening experience instead of a learning experience. Because not everybody want to make music.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, most def. Yeah, that is true.
yeah. I mean, I also kind of like the Nintendo Switch idea. I think that is it could still have the leapfrog feel, right? You have a pen or something that goes with that. I think it could also incorporate like a digital piano. I'm thinking about Duolingo and how they have Duolingo music, and you can like learn on the keyboard if you wanted to, but you could also watch the visuals. So you'd be buying, you have this device, but you would be buying those little cards. This would be the album experience. You slip that in, and then kind of like when you start a DVD, and it'll have all these options for you to choose from. So you either listen to the songs or watch the video. I remember Flower Tree had an album like that. I used to watch the live concert on the DVD part. Or I don't know, the learn the music experience portion. So you have those options that you can choose from. But the tangible thing is going out and buying these cards and then slipping them in to the device, maybe.
I like like that, or like I just added this in here. The foldable, the screens are foldable nowadays, right? So like, what if it is like a book, and then but one of the pages is digital like this, and the book is the album, like it's like the album booklet,
Yeah.
and then you turn to a page that to the digital page, and that could be the one to have access to like videos, like live concerts and music videos or whatnot.
I like that too. So it'll go back to the
That's
idea.
a cool idea.
Hmm.
You know, like and then like or maybe and then it'd be like having a CD case, but it's just a bunch of books. But the books all had the screen in here that you can listen in, and then with technology, that book it may have like it may have like NFC capability. You just tap it, with your headphones, whatever, and it connects and you listen to it.
Huh?
That'd be kind of funky.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting.
Let me. I'm gonna ask Midjourney something. I want to see what they're gonna give me. This. They kind of on and off with what they give you in AI. Uh, Let me see if I can generate something similar. Um, a a person holding a book that plays music videos, and I'm just gonna see what it gives me. That'd be wild.
Curtis added, I like the UI menu from Pokemon Sword and Shield now. I need a reference for that.
Ah,
Hmm.
okay. The UI menu. Okay, let me see if we can find that. Uh, let's see.
That has
UI
to be there.
menu for Pokemon. Okay. Okay, I found some stuff here. Let me see. And you can let me know if I got the right thing or not. You drop it in. I'm dropping it in down here. The card is something like this. What you looking for?
Yeah, something a bit similar, but it's kind of like the whole game menu of
Mm,
it. Like
let me
it's kind
see.
of like simple. I mean, like try Pokemon Sword and Shield menu.
Okay. Uh, okay. Now I'm getting
Yeah,
this.
that's the one.
Wait, so I found something?
No, I was just saying that's the menu like that one. I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like they get to the page and they can have a variety of options to choose from. That'd be dope. Oh yeah, we can see what Midjourney gave me. It's done. All right. It's only like one of them was kind of interesting. That one was kind of whack. But I'm gonna copy it in here. And they gave me what was the other one? Yeah, they gave me a regular music book on the other ones. But that is kind of cool. One is like
Book.
a small disc. Like I just saw this on Twitter where somebody they made little keychains of Kanye's albums and they showed it to Kanye, but they actually plays music somehow. And so like
No, that would be
Wait,
intriguing.
you mean like the small CD cases where you just like tap and go?
yeah, it was really small. He had like he was wearing it around his neck. Like yeah, but it was like a replica of his album, but he had it around his neck. It was very small, but I guess he could tap it on the phone or somewhere. And it plays the album. It was kind of cool. Kind of add a physical element to it. Yeah, we have some unique ideas here.
It's like that was like a flash drive.
No, it's like man, I'm trying to remember. I think he just tapped it with his phone and it played. Like I think I want to say it was maybe NFC enabled or something.
It was a NFC keychain, so very
Yeah.
tiny.
Oh, now that I think about it, speaking of Nintendo, they had the Amiibos. It's an action figure. When you tap it into your Switch, they give you like extra like free stuff. Like I didn't think about that. We could apply that to music. Um, Amiibo. Let me see. Yeah, these things here. We're going to paste it in here and make it bigger. Yeah, like these things here. And so Nintendo sell these little action figures, and and then you tap it onto your
Mm.
Switch, it pops up. It gives you like bonus outfits or bonus treasure, money, or like whatever. Depends on the game. Like when I use it on Zelda, they gave me extra weapons and fruit. But like, say it was a
Mm.
figurine of say it was a figurine of Kanye, and you tap it into a device, and it plays his album or video or whatever.
I like that idea. Yeah, that would be cool.
So speaking of which, 'cause he's so vain, I'm pretty sure he has one Kanye action figure.
He probably has multiple ones.
I know. Speaking of, he will be dropping another album soon too.
After well, I didn't listen to I was scared to death to listen to the old one. I'm not sure if I'm going to listen to this one, but we'll see.
Yeah, this
Last
one.
one I listened to for it was Donda.
Okay, yeah, he dropped two albums last year with Vulture, and I heard it was mid.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
And then the new album will be called Bully.
That's creepy, and I don't want that in my house. Not listening to the album if I gotta buy that.
He's right. Pop this in here. Yeah, like you
I mean,
tap it.
the second one's better. That first one,
Yeah, the first one, like, yeah, first one
that
like you
first one's kind
probably
of
can't
rough.
sleep. You wake up in the night, you're like,
He has like Freddy Cougar.
yeah, the second one do have a better vibe. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of ideas here. Are you still feeling the book the
And
most?
also with the second.
Which I think we have.
First, I know I am.
Which one you like, Kaylin?
I do like the book. Yeah, but I mean that chain idea was really interesting as well.
Yo, wearing any
Like,
music?
imagine if there was a chain, for instance.
Let me
So
see.
you know where you have the figurines. Imagine if
Let me see. Oh, someone just been cool. I'm gonna steal this off Etsy real quick, just to give us some visuals to what we're trying to do here.
hmm,
Yeah, so like here. And this is a keychain, but similar concept.
let's see. Right, that's actually really hmm. Hmm. Because I imagine if it was something like that, and you were able to slide in, on whatever album you wanted to play, maybe even playlists. You put them in this kind of chip. You're able to slide it into that. Maybe it connects to some sort of speaker that comes along with it.
I was thinking about how I would travel with my music. Like, what would be a way of doing it? Like I like Lachelle's point, 'cause, we experienced that when we went to London. Like, you don't have, you may or may not have access to internet.
Right, exactly. Hmm.
Like, how will you carry around your favorite
Yeah, it would
albums?
have to be something. Well, I mean, of course, it had to be. It would have to be some sort of physical media. Where, I mean, of course, physical media, but something like a disc or a chip, maybe even because of course we used to have the CD uh, uh cases. Imagine there was something like that for instance, with the keychain, for whatever chips or what have you, they would be designed with the album covers, and you would be able to put it into this little kind of binder full of different
You just gave me an idea.
albums.
You just gave me an idea, bro. Man, I can't think of the name of this thing. Hold on, we can Google it real quick. It looks clean too. I wanted to buy one, man, but I knew I had no time to play if I had one. Uh, the New console. Yeah, I think you onto something here. Um,
Can I
well,
say it? Can I say a comment?
yeah, go ahead.
The keychain idea is really cool, and probably kind of to piggyback off of what Kanye did with his stem. Like, you know how they have the JBL speakers, and you
Mm.
know how they have the ones that are real little, like, and they can be like close to like how the keychain is, but have a little speaker behind it that it can be a portable little speaker player, similar to what he got going on, but in his style.
I like that. I just added. I found this thing here. It's called a analog pocket. This company made they made a Game Boy for 2025 basically. And so like they upgraded the screen, the buttons and everything. But the cool thing about this one, it doesn't just emulate the game. You actually can use your old game cartridges into this brand new device. So bouncing off the idea, like Caitlin just said, well, like let's say you had a cartridge of albums and you pop it into this device and it plays your music.
Hmm.
And it's a portable device. You still have your screen there, but it's strictly for music. I don't know. I was just throwing some out there. I just thought that was a cool little thing I saw. Like we said, find some more images of it. Uh, oh yeah, right here. See if I can
I mean,
paste it.
even if the device maybe was like a keychain size, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Almost like what were those things?
Oh,
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi. Boy, how
Or
you know
like
things,
or
bro?
like the JBL clips, those little JBL clips.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm, right. and very portable. Yeah.
Man, I was talking so much trash about Caitlin's computer and then mine's acting a little slow. Okay. That's what I get.
Why I switched it up. I switched it up on you
JBL clip.
on the other computer.
Okay. This is a cool device. I'm gonna grab a picture of that real quick. It's a cute little thing. They still sell
The clip, right?
them.
Yeah.
This right here.
Yeah, exactly. And then like, just the idea of the keychain, but it's like a little speaker clip to access music.
That's cool. Can you still put like headphones in it and stuff too? Or no?
I guess be able to access like headphones or,
Oh,
AirPods or whatever.
you have Bluetooth in it. Okay. So you
What about that toy? I mean, it was like back in like the mid 2000s called Video Now.
what it's called?
Video Now.
Video now?
It was like a DVD player.
Oh, okay. I think I found it. Uh, I think I found it. Now that's my first time seeing this one.
I was about to say I've never seen this before.
Yeah. Kurt, where you from?
I'm in Atlanta right now. It's just from Atlanta.
No, where you at before Atlanta? You ain't from Atlanta.
Uh, uh, oh, I was from Conyers, Georgia, and before that I was over in Germany.
Where
Okay.
where did you have your
Nice.
video now? You had that in Conyers, you had that in Germany.
Wait, what?
Like, did you own one of these video now?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. This is an interesting little device. You got a screen and everything.
Right. What the heck? That is dope.
I know, right?
The amount of different
Yeah,
little
it was like
analog, digital.
they had like the black and white one and the one that came in color. This
That's
was like 2000, 2004. So,
wow. I just see while watching the video of it, the guy put a disc inside of it. It's like a small little disc. Wow, so yeah,
mhm.
so like say an upgraded version of that, like the cartridge or keychain,
And yeah,
and then
they did have like a video player for like TV shows on the Game Boy Advance.
I bet it looked terrible. Man, okay, we have a handful of ideas here. All right, so this lock in on one. We got a lot of cool ideas. Tamagotchi, yeah, I do like yeah, that's a dope one. So what y'all leaning towards? We got a lot of cool ideas here.
Like small portable things. So the keychain, something like that, the JBL little
Okay.
speaker
I,
keychain would be dope.
I agree. Small and portable. It has to be small and portable.
Well, I feel like something like the clip, but like the album be like on like a SD card looking device.
I like that idea. What do you guys think?
I think you need to add that element. So people are actually going and buying the device. So you have that experience again.
Mm.
Kind of like
It's
a modern day Walkman.
literally it's the Walkman revamped.
I ain't gonna lie. I still have this CD Walkman, and I just think that was one of the best things at the time.
It was one of the best
Oh,
ways to consume music.
Yeah,
I
and
was riding
then
on the school bus with a big Q CD case of all my albums. I definitely know. I like the keychain too, and I think it'd be cool to have like a little card. Like so, let me check pick something up real quick over here. Um, Imagine a music album in the shape of a SD card. See what happens. See what it gives me. That's right. Put my money to get used with the Mid Journey. Yeah, I like that. And you actually own your stuff again. That's my main thing. I want to own my stuff. Like even with games, I try to buy physical copies of the games because like
Right.
something goes offline, you lose everything. Oh man, they gave me some cool stuff here. Okay. Oh, he gave me some good ones. All right. I'm gonna drop them in. They gave me 4 images here. I'm gonna drop them into the Figma file. Then upsize them real quick. Okay. So they gave me this device chip looking thing. And gave me this. Look totally weird, but I like it. The color of it. They gave me this.
I don't. I like honestly, I like both, but I really do like that second one. You calling it weird, but sometimes
I know. I like it. I think it's cool. I like the little chip part in there. Like you had to plug it in. All right, I got two more. This one, and then one more. Give me this. I'm more leaning towards the second one here, personally.
Yeah, I like that. And let me ask, how would you store them? How would you carry them around? Would they be in a book kind of format?
Well, like even SD cards, like as a photographer, you could buy like a book to keep all your SD cards in and organize, like a card organizer. Like let me put it up.
Right.
And it's a lot lighter and smaller than a CD book.
Exactly.
Cause that thing used to be heavy, man. Um, I'll take this one here. Copy image. Drop that in here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like this.
Yes, exactly.
See,
Yeah.
all your albums in there.
Yeah. 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 All the little chips and everything would be able to fit in something like that.
Okay, and then let me see if I can generate something real quick as like the device for it. Let's see if we can get that going. Now we cooking with grease now. Um, a handheld device with a screen. Let me see what happens. See what we cook up, and then from there we can build our pitch deck. See now I want this thing to happen in real life now.
Right.
All right, and they got something for me. Oh, this looks dope. Okay, all right, let me upscale them real quick. Here, here, and here. Okay. So copy this. So they gave me this,
Okay.
and gave me this.
Looks like an updated Palm Pilot.
Ah, you do. I like this third one here.
I kind of like the Zoom too.
Come on, bro. Paste. Copy image. Paste. There you go. And then I ain't like the fourth one here. I put it here, but I don't like it. That's the weakest of all the other ones. Oh, there you go. That one. Get rid of that. Which I think I like this one.
That's cool. Looks like a fun.
I like it.
But just imagine you pop that
Mm.
little chip in there and it plays like the music video stuff.
I was thinking of something that looked a bit more like, I guess more Walkman like. I, I guess a screen would be necessary. I'm not sure
Hold on, let me
because
see.
of the screen.
A modern day Walkman.
Sure, yeah, I think that would be interesting,
Let me see.
but still with a like more analog kind of element to it.
Now Sony released a Walkman that had like the old Walkman aesthetic to it. Oh, I almost bought it.
They were. You see, they're trying to call out to you.
Yeah, I know, right? Only reason I didn't get it because it used Android, and Android was like at the time it was killing the battery compared to the Sony one I bought. It lasted like 30 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. They upscale these and add into the file they gave me. Okay. So we move this up and okay, move this up here. And there.
Hmm.
Copy image. There. All right, what y'all think?
Yeah, let me see. I do like the first and the third one really catch my eye.
This one right here.
The second one looks like a Ghostbuster trap.
Kind of does. Yeah, I like this one and that one right there, like these two. I like the big buttons.
Oh, the physical buttons.
Yeah, it has the buttons. I mean, well, between these two, the elements I like the buttons that this has here. I don't know what that screen is, but that looks very fun. And then you notice both of them have the ports, like you could put a flash drive in them. And
Mm.
then this one has the dials, the knobs. Can you imagine? You have something like that, and you're able to turn
Yeah,
up
I
not just
like.
the volume, but
I'm not
bass,
gonna lie, I
treble.
like the last one.
Really?
This one.
Clean and sleek.
Yeah, I like
Well,
it.
I guess they can have different designs.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Lachelle, do you like any of them?
I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm looking at the screen size and I am blind. I can't really see that well. And so I like to see things on a larger screen. And even when I got I also put a picture of all of the things that I found, my devices. It's in the Figma. And when I found that Zune, I saw some pictures on there and I was like, dang, I really want to get the pictures off because I can't see them that well. So I'm looking at the screens and I think these are kind of cool, but just wise, I probably wouldn't be watching a lot of stuff on here.
Okay. But to your point though, that now that you mention it, that maybe that could be a feature we can add to where it can cast onto a TV.
Okay, I do cast a lot. Okay,
Mm.
that's an
Like
idea.
you get Lachelle a little extra motivation here.
Hey!
There we go.
This is it. That's all you had to do. I'm so how much?
Take my money.
That's all I needed.
Buy it, Michelle.
Should have led with that.
Hey,
Murder.
All right, cool. All right, so let's run with this one, and let's build a deck with it, and that could be the one we pitch to stakeholders. Oh man, I crossed all over. Where's my deck section at? Oh, I move it over because we use so much space. You can zoom out. There you go, and then whoop, my bad. Lost me. There you go. All right, there you go. All right, build this deck out. So to do that, we're gonna need a frame, and we're gonna do a presentation frame and 16 by 9. So we got that here. All right, and then we're gonna steal our image here. Oops. Okay. Get that in here, zoom that in. All right. So that could be our device thingy here.
Okay.
Right. So I know for a fact that we're gonna, of course, we need the cover. And then we're gonna dupe it. We can discuss features of the device.
Mm-hmm.
Then want to discuss why people will love it. We keep it at that. Something simple for now. And so what would we name this thing? Any cool names you might want to use?
I feel like it has to have a ooh sound in it.
A ooh sound? That's oddly specific.
Ooh sound, yes.
You know, you put this on this frame here because that kind of like break down the features a little bit more. We can call it a ooh player.
Was Curtis the one that is Curtis still here? Because I was wondering if there was some sort of German word he would be able to find for this.
I don't see him. I think he may have dropped off.
Well, you know how back in the day we had the boom boxes. It could be like a updated little boom.
I like that little boom.
Okay, you just got muted. Little Boom.
And
I'm
you
sure
got
there's
little
a
baby,
rapper just waiting to sue
Lil
us with that
Wayne,
name.
little boom.
I don't know. I just
Look,
Ah.
let me see.
Nobody else has something better.
What do we spell boom? God dang. Because I was thinking about spelling it. I was thinking about spelling boom BUM with the two dots on
Bum,
top, but it
little
just looks
bum.
like bum.
The player's not a hobo. Or maybe get like a cool music term. Well, we get back to that. We get some features in here. Watching our time that we have here. So features. We can change this font too. And, okay, cool. All right. All right. So we do some features, and then make this smaller. All right. So let's say um, the device is Bluetooth, ability to cast, cast to TV. Um, Lachelle, who you be casting? Like you be casting like YouTube videos or something?
Everything, everything and anything. Um, no, truly, like my daughter had a concert. I recorded videos. My mom wanted to see them, so I played the videos on my phone, casted them to the TV. I do movies, videos, really everything. I'm on my computer sometimes, and I want an even larger screen. I really can't see. Sometimes I'll be in Figma, and I really just want a super large screen. So, yeah,
Cast the film screen to
I
TV.
absolutely do. Yes.
I thought I was blind. I can't talk. I have a huge screen in my office right now.
Mhm.
Oh,
Lene, when I have a question. When you cast and like somebody calls you on the phone, how does that go though?
Oh no, it isn't interrupted at all.
Oh, it doesn't?
Mhm. The only thing that it's so strange. The only thing that interrupts is Duolingo. For some reason, everything else, a phone call, it text, it doesn't matter. But as soon as I get on Duolingo, you hear it through the TV, and I don't understand why. So I can never do Duolingo while I'm casting something. But other than that,
that's right. You better be paying attention.
taking my lessons and stuff like
Hey, damn right. They know what's up.
exactly.
uh, Bluetooth, but get the ability to cast, play album cartridges. Um, what else can we say about this thing? Uh, you know what? Like, shout out to your little clip thing. So it has a built-in speaker, so you like music they can share. Um, Headphone jack, which is like a luxury these days. 'Cause everybody taking them out. Uh, oh yeah, it is a USB-C charging. You don't want to be buying batteries for this thing. And then
Right.
that's what I've been hating about these a lot of these children's toys, all requiring batteries and stuff. I've been avoiding them like the plague. Like I'm not trying to buy a ton of batteries every month, but I've been buying my children wooden toys anyway. Um,
That's what's up.
yeah, they have fun with it, man. They be on it. I mean, they get the tablets too, but make them use their imagination. But yeah, it's this children's company called Ever Ever something. But anyway, they make custom wooden toys to help them with their what do you call it? The motor skills and whatnot. Each album contains a music album, and then the screen may contain uh,
Mhm.
exclusive footage, pictures, like photos, um,
And
video,
songs. That's one of my favorite things to use on Apple Music. I watch or read the lyrics as I listen to music.
lyrics, yeah, production credits. Yeah, me too. Kind of missed that on the CD covers. Yeah, 'cause they can see all that on the device, or they can cast it to the TV. They can't see on the screen. Cool. All right. Um, let's see. Why people love it? Why people love it? Right here. Okay. And take this. I got a bad habit of just duping stuff and changing it because I hate going through here and changing the fonts and text and all that stuff. That's their only music. They can it works offline. uh, other
Yeah,
benefit.
that would be key.
Yeah. Ooh, the ability to share music.
I was just about to say that, yes.
That's nice. Yeah.
You can't really do that anymore. I like that. Anything else?
So can it be like how when you have an iPhone, you can tap and then like kind of share?
No, you had the cartridge. You take the cartridge out.
Oh, just take the cartridge out. Okay.
Yeah, because these days, like even video games, unless you buy a physical copy, everybody download the games. Like you can't let a friend borrow the game anymore.
And it's so, some I remember I forgot where I heard it, but somebody was saying how it's a shame how nowadays a lot of hobbies they don't meet up. There's no clubs. You went to a record store, you're like, oh, hey, so you're into this, then a third. You always met people.
In the age of social media, nobody's social anymore.
Right, exactly. And this would be a good way to facilitate that.
Yeah, I
Nothing
totally
to
agree.
go out. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how many times? Only reason Juvenile 400 Degrees is platinum, cause I bought that thing like 10 times because people want to give me my CD back.
Having the sales were you.
Right? They ain't start like bet that ass up till I start playing it and kept buying the album. Oh man, but yeah, uh, this is dope. Okay, it's cool. How y'all feel? Like, was it fun? Like coming through and solving the problem?
Absolutely. And then moving away from an app or thinking beyond an app was huge.
Yeah, that's what we want to challenge people to do. Yeah, because like I spent a lot of time over the break, just like trying to, Ken and I were just discussing like where do you want to go with our workshops, and we want to do the typical Figma workshop, or the typical design process that you may learn through the Google certificate program, or the boot camps, and and I'll be thinking about my real life day to day doing UX, and it's I can't tell you last time I used the design process to be honest with you. Like even today, I was given a new product to work on, and like every problem I have, like I had to approach it according to that problem. I can't go to my go-to design process to solve it. You know, and one thing I want to do with these workshops is like get people in the mindset of instead of thinking about the app or the end product, just think about the problem itself, like the people and the emotion behind the product. You know, 'cause like I say, it's easy to make a music app. Like if we were to make an app, we probably would have made a good app. But I feel like what we have here is much cooler than an app. We actually solved the emotional problem they have with having music like they did 10, 15 years ago. You know?
Yeah, having
Right. It's
something
some a lot more
tangible.
profound.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
It feels like fixing a social issue in a way.
yeah, we did. Yeah, and I think that's part of it too. Because like, it's funny because I was just reading an article about the Walkman because they just had like its 45th anniversary or something, and it was such a game changer. I didn't realize it that before the Walkman, you didn't have the ability to listen to your music privately. Before the Walkman, you had it by a record player, and like everybody had to listen to where you're listening to. And the Walkman was the first
Mm,
device that you could actually listen to it to yourself. I didn't know that. I'm like, dang, because we so used to be been so spoiled. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we never had that balance. Now. So like, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't think about that. That is pretty interesting.
right, because now everything is to yourself.
Yeah, to the point that people don't even know how to socialize anymore
Right.
or even interact. Like back when I started when I was doing photography and stuff like that, man. Like Jeremy, like you go to the bookstore for hours at a time, and you meet people at the cafe, and y'all working on different projects. You know, but now that everybody get fast internet at home, there's no reason to go to the bookstore anymore. So this really come up more of a
Right.
solving problem. So and that's what I'm hoping we do with these workshops. 'Cause I'm trying to do 10 workshops this year. Like the one for next month is going to be the dating app experience because because people are the Bumble CEO stepped down, some other people stepped down, like they losing users and they can't solve the problem. And it's funny because Kayla and I have been going to these pitching events here in Atlanta, and everybody always want to pitch an AI dating app or whatever, but they never try to solve the problem. They just like another dating app. It doesn't solve the mental problem with the people because that would really boil down to. And
Right.
I think it'd be fun to tackle that next month. Like, yo, just trying to get people in the mindset of like, really solving the problem. Like get this throw an app at it. Like we're going to change their habits because oftentimes the problem is us. And change the way we
That's
think.
that's what Wild concept because you really struck a point with that. People think that you can throw an app at every problem, when in reality, certain things are more profound than that. And you can make something to facilitate the solution, but it's not always an app. Everybody gets so hung up on, okay, we have to have an app for that. We have to have something on your phone for that.
Yeah, and then also, this is real world because like Kelly can tell you, like we had a client where he wanted an app for his business, but after we did the UX research, I mean, he already had the developers working on the app, and and I had to be the bearer of bad news, showing our research saying that you don't need an app. All you need is a YouTube channel.
Right.
You know, he spent all this money and time building an app that he didn't even need. And
So
basically,
did he do the YouTube channel?
that's a good question. It's funny. It's funny because I didn't get a chance to talk to you, Caitlin, but I talked to his business partner today. He reached back out to us today.
Oh,
We had,
where?
yeah, because he working on a summer camp project. If you gonna meet up, you gonna meet again next week.
That
Yeah, I wonder if he did or not. I hope he did because what he was trying to do was he was trying to build a financial literacy app to teach young people to be financially literate and also their parents. And so when Kayla and I were doing the research, talking to parents and talking to young people, like, okay, would you pay for something like that? And they were like, what are you giving me that I can't get from YouTube for free? You know what I mean? Which is true.
exactly.
So we told him like, yo, this dude, you could be a financial literacy influencer, give advice for free, and then you make your money doing the free workshops and selling your book out the back or selling one-on-one consultations. And it's a lot more effective and then a lot cheaper than trying to build an app because like a lot of people don't think about is once you build an app, it costs even more money to market the app to get people to download it. You know,
Right. Exactly.
because there's a million apps in the app store, but I guarantee you most smartphone users have the same damn 10 apps. They're gonna have a TikTok, a Instagram, a Twitter,
Facebook.
Facebook, the baking apps. Like this is the same amount of apps. Unless it's really something really game changing. You know what I mean? So like yeah, in his case, he didn't need the app at all, and I had to tell him that in front of his team, in front of his developers and everything, like they wouldn't need it. You know,
That
but
was very awkward.
but in most cases, most clients that Kayla and I had, we had to be like the bearer of bad news because they always jumped the gun. They always went straight to development without coming to us first and waiting for our results before they went to developing the product. You
They
know,
skipped the UI. Well, not really the UI. They skipped the UX
yeah,
and just hop right into, okay, let's build this app out.
yeah. And so hoping like hoping y'all get into understanding of like okay, this solve the problem for that business because like they'll tell you what they want, but it's up to you to ask them like, okay, but what the core issue you're trying to solve with this product? Or rather than it's a cool product. Like what are you solving that not already there on the market? You know,
Right.
because somebody could tell us like tonight, like, oh, I want a music app, and we would have been no different from Spotify, Tidal, YouTube. But if you pitching this though, we changing the whole game here. And then this something like this probably will catch on for real because artists not making money off streaming. They would prefer to have something physical to sell.
Exactly. Right. Because with the physical sales, they were making much more.
Yeah, they get less than a penny per stream now. They hate it.
But like for instance, Kanye, his stream, I mean that stem, did he
Yeah,
I only heard about it that time and that's it. Did he make money off of that?
yeah. Actually, he did. From my understanding, he said like what he made in the first month of selling stem player it made more than he did his whole last album going to streaming because he's fully independent, so he got a much bigger cut. So his sales are a lot smaller, but he had such a much bigger percentage off each sale, and so it more than balanced out for him. Yeah, it worked out. I forgot the number, but I remember him saying like that first month he made more than enough money. He was good. He was no rush putting on the streaming services after that. Yeah, and I think more people start doing that now. That's why you've seen these cassettes coming back, vinyls. People tired of 360 deals. A couple artists that that we work with, a couple producers that we work with, they hated seeing the Spotify rap because like they didn't see any of that money, you know. And so they'll tell people like, yo, like buy our album off Bandcamp, like we get a lot more percentage or off iTunes directly, But Apple's so slick now, they're trying to phase out iTunes, so you had to go to Apple Music now. So yeah, we learned a lot, like they're doing the music industry stuff. So, yeah, so it's crazy out here. So hopefully, but that's something we're trying to do here. I know next Tuesday we're doing a networking thing. I don't know who, like even with tonight's event, we had like 20 tickets sold, and that's the thing about keeping it free. You don't know who's gonna pop up. So next Tuesday we're doing the networking thing. We're gonna be different. We have different ideas how we're gonna do that. And then if you're here in Atlanta, they have a networking event, a UX networking event next Thursday in person, and we're gonna try to be there, weather permitting. If the world don't freeze over to death by then.
Hopefully it's thawed out by then.
Don't speak it. We ain't gonna see no snow.
If somebody move back up north where they belong.
Fine. I'm out of here. Bye.
That's the event next Thursday.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it real quick for you.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a US group. They're really cool. I really like them. But they usually meet up at a bar. They meet up in Midtown.
Is it at Lady Bird Grove?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, it's on my calendar.
Yeah, they're real cool people. Zach and just them. They usually had like a holiday party. They didn't do it this year. We had like it was really fun too. They had at the Mexican restaurant in December in Midtown, and it was really good. Everything was like free.
I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, but they used to have the hip hop club in the basement, but they closed it down because of the pandemic. Yeah, Gangsta Boo's DJ used to DJ down in the basement of the restaurant, but it was dope. Yeah, but yeah, we got that coming up. Yeah, so we got some other stuff coming up. I mean, we hoping to do some live events too, but we just had to get our weight up with the virtual events first before we can get live. Because we talked to some people, like in a facility in Midtown, but the politics of Atlanta, we had to deal with that too.
Mhm.
We working through it. Yeah, but that's our goal. We're really trying to get to the mindset of solving the problem. Like, I feel like you can be a much better designer that way because you can always think. My thing is that thinking the biggest possible, you can always dumb it down to where it fits their parameters and budgets or whatnot. But if you start small, you're gonna stay small. You're not gonna change anything. So that's the key. Yeah. But yeah, did I have any questions?
One question.
Lachelle, I really love your video resume.
Oh, thank you.
That was so dope. That was dope.
Thank you. I feel like I had to do something different. And you know what? I think my video resume got more views than my actual resume. So,
Hey, you're onto something.
right. Thank you.
You're onto something for real. Yeah, it's still a funny market. Like I've been talking to some recruiters here and there, and they still saying everything kind of resetting itself, and but I believe this is the year. I really believe that if you really want it, it's for you. It's for you. It's going to happen. And
Right.
and I'm a firm believer. I'm living it. Like, me and Caitlin always talking about it. What I was before this and to now. It's like it's been a life changer. You
Right.
know. So and we still hungry for it. We still going strong with it. Like my goal is to go to Africa this year. Like I need to grind.
No, I agree
Mhm.
with that. I believe that. And I like that you are doing what you're doing because even after the first one that I attended, I remember telling somebody else about it and they were like, "Oh, what agency is that?" And I'm like, hold on, let me check. Like, I didn't have a lot of information. I was like, you know what? You are really out here just putting yourself out here on both of you. So I thought that was just really cool. And I think that was a message to me to just do the thing, no matter how big or small my thing looks. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, you look very polished. Like even your website and everything. Like you pretty much there. Like you say, you just waiting to find the right one to land the role. At this point, to be honest. And I feel like by doing the workshops and keep working on different projects, keep you fresh, helps a lot too. Because we met some people who looking to land a role and they haven't touched a project. They ain't touched a project in 6 months. And I was telling them like, yo, you got to be working on something to keep you fresh and keep you growing. You know,
You're either moving forward or you're stagnating. Well, it's life is like a current. If you just stay still, you're getting pulled back.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's funny
That's
people
a
get talking.
word.
Hey, for real, man. We helped some man. Kaylin, my witness. Like we try to help so many people, and a lot of people that couldn't get past the first project,
Right.
and it wasn't even that hard. And they say, "Oh, no life, me, life in me." I'm like, "Yo, we all going through something." Like, it just really boiled down to how bad you want it.
Right.
And I'm thankful. I'm in a position where I've had the flexibility to do these things here that we're doing now. Because honestly, I have bigger plans for even next year. This year, like, yo, let's do 10 workshops. Let's see where it goes and then up our own skills and see what people like and how it's helping and how we can change it. 'Cause I see a lot of people doing Figma, which is cool, but if you don't have any thought behind your design, you're just a graphic designer. You know, Uh, and one thing I learned too, like I work for a Fortune 100 company. Half my team are not that good at Figma. Like they still have Figma training. So like that was an eye opener because like you applying for these jobs, you read the job description, they make it sound like you had to be a master of everything to even apply. And when I got hired, I'm like, oh, I'm thinking like I'm gonna be the weakest link. Man, those folks barely know how to use Figma too.
Trying to
Like,
find the mouse.
yeah, for real. But at the same time, they can get away with it though because they have a design system. So they really have to make buttons or anything from scratch. Everything's kind of there. You just have to build your solution around the design system. And then and we have UX architects there. So even for me, I'm functional in Figma, but once I've designed a problem or designed a solution, I'll book a meeting with an architect and let him like make it pixel perfect for me once I'm ready for it. Because that's all he does. Like he loves Figma. That's all they do. And me, I'm more of a generalist. I like finding the solution to the problem through the research and leading all the way to the product itself. You know, and doing this also keeps me fun and fresh too because I was talking to my manager knows everything I'm doing on the side. Like he's fully aware and he encourages it because he's like, hey, I don't want you to be tainted by corporate. Because I do work with team members. They so caught up in trying to kiss the boss's ass, they can't solve the problem. But that's all they know because they've been working corporate for like over a decade now. Like that's all they know. You know what I mean? And
It's it's a shame how much corporate turns people into bureaucrats instead of problem solvers and actual, you know, forward thinkers.
yeah, it's a balance. But I mean, I get it in a certain extent because I also live in an economy where you ain't trying to ruffle no feathers too much either. So you
Most
know, it's so hard to land a role now. So I get it. Just trying to find that balance to help you keep you sane. I've just been very blessed to have some real cool managers that really encourage. They see my creativity. They see things I want to do, and they don't frown upon it. Because I worked jobs in the past where they hate you if you have like a side business or something going on. They don't want you to do none of that. You know, but they see me growing as a designer by doing these other things. Because these events help me too. Like even tonight was fun. I needed that. Because I've been looking at the basic medical stuff all week and it's boring. So to really do something different and without boundaries, I need it. You know, that's cool. But yeah, definitely. Anything else? Reach out to me. Reach out to Kaylin. We always here. I'd like to.
definitely.
We will try to be at the event. Of course, we have our own event next Tuesday, but we're gonna be at the live event next Thursday. But we have some cool ideas for next Tuesday. It won't be your typical online networking event. Like we trying to like fix that too. So we're gonna see how that plays out for us. And but we always accessible. Like hit us up on LinkedIn or whatever. Like I want to see y'all win. I'd love to get like a handful of people placing roles with our help this year. Like that'd be incredible. Like so references or anything like that. Let me know if y'all need it. Like it's like I really had no problem doing that.
Me neither.
So cool.
Oh, I'm
All
over here saying thank you. Sorry, my mic was mute. I'm like, thank you.
right.
Like, wait a minute. On mute.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm so serious. 'Cause we trying to build something new here. We trying to build something special. We're not trying to like we're not trying to fit in at the popular table. They already made it. Like I feel like we up next. You know, and I feel like we have I feel like in Atlanta, especially in Atlanta, it's an open market for us to be next because like it's this a city for engineers and cybersecurity, and I feel like for our UX we next up because I talked to the guy at Microsoft. He was saying like, yo, even though we're not hiring UX designers right now, we're going to need them. So he's like, just keep showing up, you know. And that's what we've been doing. Cool. All right, y'all. Well, hope y'all have a great night. I really enjoyed y'all, and hope we do this again soon.
Have a great night as well. Y'all have a great night.
Have a good night, y'all.
All right, bye.
Have a good night.
Good night.